What's up, guys? I'm sitting here with CJ. How did my What's Up go?
It was good.
It was good?
It was good. It was expertly delivered there.
Yeah, well, I learned from you. Friends, we wanted you to be the first to know that we have some bittersweet news. This is particularly bitter for me. I don't know why I'm so emotional about this, but we started working together when you were just so young. I mean, you're still so young, but like you're definitely one of my kiddos, and you will always be my kiddos. And so those that are listening are probably already guessing that CJ is graduating from PragerU and moving on to do even greater things. And we want to share some of that with you, some of the plans, and maybe go down some memory lane and see what of the things that we've done together, things that we're super proud of. But before we get started, CJ, why don't you share what are your plans?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the past year has been absolutely incredible here at PragerU. I feel as if I've learned more in the 1 year that I spent here at PragerU than I probably would have gotten from a 4-year college education. We talk about that often, but also too is for the people that work here, the team that we get to interact with every single day. There are so many people here who just have such an unbridled passion for America, who love this country, and who are fighting every single day to ensure that Generation Z has a country to inherit. And also you talk about me being one of your kiddos. You've definitely become a mother-like figure to me, and I think learning from you as a leader, as someone who is able to just really command any room that she's in, I respect it a lot, and I definitely have taken a lot of notes, and I'm going to put that towards these future endeavors. But George Soros is pumping millions of dollars into building influencer networks to peddle lies to America's next generation. It's absolutely horrific. We look at the content that's being posted onto TikTok, demonizing the state of Israel, demonizing conservative values, demonizing a love of this country, the United States of America. It's disgusting, but we have a choice. We can either throw up our hands and complain about how bad or evil George Soros is, or we can fight back, and that's exactly what we intend to do. So what we're working on, it's so incredible, and I'm so excited about it, is we're gonna cultivate influencers to beat back all of this content. We're gonna train them, teach them how to be better content creators, equip them with the tools they need to be fierceful and forceful advocates for freedom, liberty, and the conservative cause and agenda. And in the same way in which PragerU has been an incubator for me and so formative and instrumental in my growth, we hope to do that with creators who have just 3,000 followers, 4,000 followers, giving them a platform to maybe one day work here at PragerU as well, and to continue to do the good work that America is in such desperate need for.
So is this a new organization that you're joining or starting? Or what does this mean? Who is the new we that you're joining?
So we'll be starting it from the ground up. And it's going to be an organization called Influence America. And it's going to be, I don't have as nice of a kitchen as Marissa, but it's going to start in the kitchen, which I don't really spend much time in, by the way, guys. If you know me, I'm a big proponent of Uber Eats. But we're going to
spend time in my kitchen.
In your kitchen, yes, in your kitchen. But it's gonna be great. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to grow something from the ground up, and again, really rely on the lessons that I've watched, not only from just interacting with you and working with you, but just also observing from you. And I think it's gonna be critical. 2024 is gonna be a big year for many, many reasons. It's bigger than politics. It's about the direction of this country and the type of America the next generation will inherit. And we're 10 toes down for fighting for the best there is to come.
Gosh, we've just done such amazing things together. How old were you when you did the 5-minute video?
I think I was freshly 18. I had just started college at the University of Alabama, came out here and filmed the What Happened on 9/11 video, and it was the beginning of a great relationship. I never thought that I would ever live in Los Angeles, California, but when the opportunity arose and the opportunity came to work with such an incredible organization like PragerU, I couldn't pass it up.
So you did a 5-minute video, you did a whole bunch of stuff, but 2 pillar shows that you started here. One was the wrap up. Any fun memories from that one?
Yeah, it was great to have the opportunity to really start that show from the ground up, taking it from the concept and launching it, and finding an audience for it of people who are just looking to stay up to date without the entire fog and spin of the mainstream media, and that was exactly what we did. Left versus Right was also an incredible project that we worked on.
It's a great 5-part series. So you mentioned that you learned some things from me, but I certainly have learned quite a bit from you. I did try to teach you how to cook.
You did.
And you always taught me about, Gen Z slang, which I'm going to continue calling you about. But I thought it would be fun to just share with you and with our audience some of the fun things that we have done together, some behind the scenes stuff. So The team prepared a little surprise for us. Bussin' means like really good and great, and like had a bussin' night last night.
Yeah.
This is when you were giving me an education on how to speak Gen Z.
So have you been using these words in your casual conversation?
Yes, I try to use the word gas as often as possible, but people think that something's legitimately wrong with me.
It's so multi-purpose. It's like, that food is gas, you know.
That food gave me gas.
Yeah. Funny story here. So the other week, me and Marissa, we were at a little bit of a speaking engagement, and I used a word, us Gen Zers, we have our words, and I used the word gas, and you didn't know what that word meant.
Well, as a mom, when you say the word gas, I'm like, CJ, are you okay? Are you passing gas? Are you colic? What's going on? But it doesn't fit. If you're in your 40s and you use 20-year-old language, something's wrong with you.
I think you pull it off, though. It just fits. I think it flows really well.
Yeah, well, thanks for everything you taught me. Well, I also taught you how to cook because you don't eat vegetables, which is really a problem. So I try to teach you here how to make salad in my kitchen, which you at least remember. If you've learned anything from me,
I know how to make a good Israeli salad.
That's great.
We're gonna make an Israeli salad. So how does that go?
Okay, let's do it. So the most important thing is the chopper.
Okay.
Okay, because do you want me to send you a chopper to the East Coast?
Oh my God, yes, please.
All
right. Or an air fryer, whichever.
No flammable material.
I'll send you the chopper.
Put this in here. Let's see some mussels here. Pour the cucumbers into the bowl. There you go. You can do it. You want to cut it in half. I'm going to trust you with the knife.
Guys, I'm
Never mind. I'm not going to trust you with the knife.
Just when you think you get a promotion, watch this.
Pour all the tomatoes in. And then now to the olive oil.
You could try this at home.
Squeeze the
Yeah, I think
lemon.
I could make this at home.
Have you made this on any of your dates?
No. Usually we go to Catch LA.
That's why you're not married.
Usually you don't marry the couple.
You'll get married if you make the salad.
CJ, this is cultural appropriation. I'm not okay with this.
Shalom.
So fun. This is before we went to Israel. Any sweet memories from Israel, aside from the whole thing with Xavier and the dirt?
That was definitely one of my favorite moments from that trip. But I think going to that place, especially with all that's going on in the world and seeing just the downright slander that so many people have sought to spread about the state of Israel and the people of Israel was particularly illuminating. To literally have the opportunity to walk where Jesus walked, as a history buff and as someone who is a person of faith, who is a Christian, it was incredible. And there are not many places you can do that at. And so that was definitely one of my favorite moments here at PragerU.
Yeah, well, it's pretty incredible that we were in Israel around June, July, and then October 7th happened just a few months later. I mean, you've been so outspoken about what you saw in Israel.
Yeah.
Just the timing was it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It's
But
kismet.
it was also scary too. It was like to build so many relationships over there and to have people that, had their entire lives turned upside down just on one day. But I think that it's so incredible to see such a resilient country bounce back. I think it's a testament to the persistence of the human spirit.
Yeah, so many lessons for us. Oh, Thanksgiving.
So good.
All right, well, I think this was your first Thanksgiving at my house.
Yeah, and it was the first time I had your mashed potatoes. You were convinced to show me that mashed potatoes could be good. You do make some good mashed potatoes. It almost did change my mind about them.
Well, you really are part of my family. So, we had you over for Thanksgiving when you just moved out here, and my kids know you, my family knows you. Nobody ever leaves me, so you're not leaving.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm a big fan of is some adversity. I say that calluses actually build character, makes you stronger. We talked a lot about the special, beautiful moments we've had together. Anything that you remember as something that was hard for you, that you wrestled through around here? I know that it's not easy to work for PragerU. I'm not going to claim it's easy to work for me. I have really high expectations. It's certainly not the environment that you see on most college campuses. Any sweet memories or hard memories that have built your character from here?
I would say I'm much of the same persuasion as you. I think pressure builds diamonds, and I think there's a reason why you look across college campuses across the country and you see a whole lot of coal, but you come here and you see people who are doing the work that America is required to do, and it's not an easy path. It's not always going to be a road of comfort. It's going to be a road that requires sacrifice. It's going to be something that requires long hours and long days, but the end will be worth it. And I think the Bible talks about that. If you do the labor, you will reap the benefits of what you sow. And I think that we are definitely planting great seeds here at PragerU. It's been fun. This has been the opportunity of a lifetime, an incredible experience. And I wouldn't have passed up it for the world.
Well, it's not goodbye. It's mostly, good luck.
Yeah.
And keep going. And you're going to keep doing things with us because nobody ever leaves PragerU.
Definitely.
And with that said, wishing you all the love in the world, all the luck in the world, and just keep doing the great things that you do. Really love you to pieces.
Definitely. Well, you can't get rid of me that easy.